Hi, and welcome to Memories in Paper Form, your ultimate destination for all things crafty and creative. Whether you're a seasoned crafter or just starting out, our channel is here to inspire and guide you through endless creative adventures. I'm Tans, and I am passionate about turning simple materials into beautiful creations. Here at Memories in Paper Form, we believe that everyone has a creative spark just waiting to be ignited. So today's project I'm bringing to you is the mounting of the first diamond painting that I've done. So it is mounting this diamond painting onto a foam core board. This is a cheap and cheerful way to mount it. It is the first time I am attempting something like this. So this is by no means my idea, and it's just a way that I saw that can mount this onto a firm, sturdy background that I can then mount onto a display stand, which I will show you at the end of the video is how I'm going to display it. This picture of this little dragon is going to be displayed in Lily's room, and it's going to be put on a wooden stand, like a tripod type stand. So it's going to be mounted onto a wooden stand. So this foam core board I bought at the Works. It cost me £7 for a set of 5 A3s. I measured it out, but it turns out that my image was a lot smaller than I thought it was. I had marked it out originally on the piece, but as you can see, it's a lot smaller. So I had to go and re-measure the picture to make sure I got the right measurements on the foam board. I then just went and make sure, double checked it, marked it again. And then I'm just using a standard craft knife with a sharp blade, and I'm just going to cut through this foam board. I used my T-square ruler to make sure that I've got a straight line. Obviously it's a foam core board, straight line is a bit hard to get, and then also it didn't cut all the way through, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to cut it from the back to try and get it to cut all the way through. In the end I just decided I'm going to stick my blade through the middle and just push it through and then fold it over and see if I can get it to cut through nicely. I ended up drawing a line so I could see where I need to cut, and it was proving to be rather difficult to actually cut it from behind once you've made an initial cut from the front. As you can see, I struggled a bit there and didn't cut very nicely, so I will come back and clean that up. And then I just went in and cut the second half, cut that piece of foam board in half again. This time I did apply a little bit more pressure, but I thought, you know what, it might be easier just to slit it in from the top, which I then did, which made it a lot easier, and it came out a lot smoother as well. As you can see, I'm just going in to tidy it up, making sure that that is nice and neat and straight edges. Yeah, I don't want it to have bumpy edges on the side. As I said, this is the first time I'm doing this. So then I just put the foam board on the top of the picture, and then I'll lift up each of the corners with a pencil just so I can mark on the bottom, just to give me a rough idea of where to place the foam board so that I know it's roughly in the center. So yes, then I'll turn it over, and there's the marks I made. I'll place the foam board on that, and then I'll start folding the image over. I'm just using a normal standard household stapler here. I put three staples in on the first one, and I'm going around pulling it taut, and then I'll put 3 more staples in the bottom. I do remove half those staples in the end, you'll see, because I need to fold the corners in. So yes, I put 1 in on either side just to hold it in place, and then I go in and I do the corners as well. I'll go in to fold the corners to make them neat and tidy. I'm just making sure that it is nice and flat and that it's no give or wobble in the image. I do wish I had maybe put some adhesive down and stuck it down to the foam board before, just to give that extra bit of stability, but it's fine. It's stuck down. There's no wobble to it, but I just thought I'd do that. So now I'm just going to put the corners in. As you see, I'm just taking out the extra staples that didn't staple properly, going in, taking out any additional staples that didn't staple nicely. There you see I finally got it in there, nice and flush. And then I just repeat the process around all 4 corners. I'm going in, bending them in straight, pulling them slightly tight,
and then folding them over like you would when you're wrapping presents, to give you that nice, clean, crisp, sharp corners. And then I'm just double checking to make sure none of the drills have come off as I've been pulling this diamond painting over the side. And then I went and I just put a few more staples in to reinforce it. This stapler is maybe not the best method for this one because the staples don't curl over. So yeah, they're not curled over, they're literally just pushed in. I won't do it this way again. I'll try and see if there's other ways for me to do it. But it served its purpose. It's mounted to the foam board, and then I'm going to mount it to a wooden easel in a moment, which I also bought at the Works, which is one of the shops here in the UK. So yes, you see, I'm just double checking the corners, making sure that they're flush, and then I'm just going to put some extra reinforcing staples into the back just to make sure that that is really on there securely. So here you go, there's my easel, and I'm just going to mount that using double-sided foam tape. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.